Well, it depends who created music.
I think I need to get used to listen to myself again.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Your voice is awful.
It's been a minute since a lot. Like us.
Turks, that is very hurtful. New Adil doesn't want to accept that kind of criticism.
Is it new Adil now?
Oh,
Alright.
that's it.
The armor is off.
That's it.
So this is
It's a different time.
The soft, chewy interior is exposed.
What?
chewy.
What?
Why is it chewy?
Because
How do you know that it's chewy?
he's a nougat.
Fantasy. Well, since we left last time, I had my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. We said it last episode too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
But
again.
I celebrated late.
العمر كله.
Thank you so much. You said that even last episode.
Okay.
That's all good. And so when I went on vacation, workation, it wasn't a vacation to be honest, I got into this mode of disconnecting. Even Turks, when he got here, he was looking through my YouTube history.
Okay.
He's like,
It's nothing.
He's like, you didn't watch YouTube?
Yeah, nothing.
I was like, nothing.
The last video I played.
And I remember it.
So what's the name? When I got there, I was like, yo, I'm entering a new era. And I want to make it count. I want to make it different.
Okay.
And so I went to this new... I did what I did in Australia, which was recalibrate.
Recalibrate.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, okay, where am I? Who am I? What am I? Like all that.
Sure,
Very
not
big,
amnesia.
deep, important questions.
Yeah, but I took it as, like, it wasn't like, yo, I'm sitting with myself and no.
You didn't meditate?
No, I was going about my day, doing my thing, as always. And, keeping those thoughts in my heads and, looking at things and assessing in a different way, looking at myself, assessing in a different way. So I was like, yo, there has to be a new thing for me coming through. And it started with cigars. And
Oh, wow. It started with...
negativity. It started with...
Yeah, and one more way that your body will not love
health.
you. Yeah, exactly.
So the new you is abusing health again.
Okay. This is the path forward to the future.
So yeah, I put out a plan for myself like over the couple of months of certain changes I want to do, and it's gonna start with this podcast,
Okay.
like what we said. Hey everybody. Okay, how about
Are
we
we-
intro?
are
There's an intro. We forgot about that. Wow.
Okay, there we go. I don't even know how this sounds. We got a new board and everything.
A lot of things have changed.
Oh, yes.
Hey, hello.
Wash, Turks, wash. Hey, welcome, past the Kabsa. It's your boy Adil, episode 167. What's happening? What's popping? I got the homie Turks right behind me.
Yo.
I got the homie Shams right next to
Hey,
me.
yo.
And we're the Kabsa Boys, and we're back. We had a good little time off, and now we're here.
Summer
Such
vacation.
excitement.
Right?
Such joy.
We are deep in the throes of summer.
It's like, when you go like the first day back to work, you're still not there,
Yeah.
but you're there, but you're not really mentally there.
Yeah.
This is the same podcast.
True.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
But you know what? I've missed being here. This is.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. No, have you guys not missed being here?
Yo,
Gabba
I had a
Mujibal.
fun, enjoyable time not seeing the sun for 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
And
He went to hibernation.
yeah,
Okay.
I did.
I'm
Yeah.
once again body
Feed,
being abused
sleep.
here. Once again.
I did not miss a single second to be with you whatsoever. Like, at
Aw,
all. Like at all.
Thanks.
Like every time I contacted you, it was me just talking shit.
It was like, man, why are we exchanging characters?
The first thing I told him, I was like, I know why y'all motherfuckers like London.
He had some hate in his heart
Yeah,
that he
yeah.
had to let it out.
Okay, so let's start with the
Alhamdulillah,
podcast.
salama.
We'll get to that in a
Yeah.
second. Okay, so first off, ladies and gentlemen, tens and tens of listeners and tens of viewers. Shout out to y'all. We're going to do one episode a week now for the time being. I have a lot of things that I want to do either for the community or for the podcast or for us or for whatever. And it's going to take a lot of my time. So we're going to be doing just one episode a week for a little bit. When we say a little bit, could be forever.
We don't know.
We have no idea.
Because we don't plan things.
Hey, man, if you see a second episode just pop up,
Hey,
We might be bored that
okay,
day.
I know.
Exactly.
it's the inshallah method.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You never know when that's gonna happen.
We're using the inshallah system.
Yes.
Oh my god. So we apologize. That's going to be only one episode a week. Bear with us. We're going to try our best. We're going to work it out. I want to actually ask the audience questions or get questions from them. Totally forgot to do it.
Yeah.
Again, first day coming back to work.
Exactly. Still fresh. Still
Not
fresh.
connected. So anyway, I went to the Whites. All right.
You went to
I went to White Central.
White Central,
Yeah.
exactly.
White Prime.
Yes, White Prime.
Okay.
And I stayed at like White Prime R Us.
I mean, you went like super white prime, to be
So
honest.
first off, I was lucky to actually like London was not in the plan like whatsoever. London just popped up,
Okay.
and so we talked about the visa thing. We just took like I don't know, like 18 hours or something. I got the
Yeah.
visa or something like that, and then what's the name? When I got there, like I had zero expectation.
Okay. You've never been.
No,
Okay.
let's say no.
Let's just say no.
Let's just say no.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say it's a new experience,
Let's say fresh eyes.
but it was a familiar experience because again, it's a city,
Yeah.
and I'm a city boy,
Never say that. Never say that.
There you are,
Yeah.
and it's a hot boy summer.
my boy.
You're a city man. Please.
City man. Oh,
But
no,
it's a
I
bit-
didn't.
There you go. Yeah.
Knew me,
But
but
it's
as
a-
city man now.
It's a very different city, isn't it?
Well, here's the thing:
Than what you're used to. let's
if
say.
you grew up around 90s, 2000s, well, actually, it could be until today. DC and George Mason, M Street, Tyson's Corner. Like everyone right now is like having PTSD when I'm saying that right now.
Okay.
There's a lot of our listeners and viewers are just like
Where?
flinching in the corner. Like, oh my God.
Okay, trigger warnings here.
So that time it was basically where Arabs come together and do Arab thingies, which is stare.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the primary activity here.
Staring, compassion, and judgment.
It's,
Okay.
a little bit of
it's
both.
a common
Yes.
Arab sport. It is.
I'm not sure there's much compassion
It's a
in
pastime
it.
activity.
It's a
Yes.
activity.
It is people watching Taken on a grand scale.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had that in mind. So I've experienced that growing up. And when I got to London, I was far away from like any of the hotspots, let's say, right? But I had to go to the hotspots because your boy likes shopping.
Yes. My boy is bougie.
Yes.
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 And he wants to show off his bougie side.
First off, it's fancy now.
Now,
Please.
fancy.
Fancy. There you go.
Yeah. right.
My man is Butch.
True. My city man is
So,
bougie.
because
That's fancy.
I didn't like, you guys know, I didn't go on vacations since like 2018.
Forever.
Yeah.
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 And so I went out. And I'm sure whoever followed the Insta story, I went out. I went
Bags.
out. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like everything that was in the story, that was like the light version of what the fuck I was doing. I was having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, the experience. So I got there, and then I bumped into the Arabs. Of course, I heard, Old Bond Street,
Arab Central 1.
Regent Street.
Okay.
You know the spots, Knightsbridge. You know what it
circuit,
is. You know what
yeah.
it is. The circuit.
Yes.
Yes. And that was the first thing that caught my attention. Like, y'all didn't change.
No, why would they change?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
It's been successful, this method that they have established for themselves.
I will tell you the conversations that I had with my chauffeurs.
Okay.
You see there's an S
A
right
chauffeur.
there?
Okay.
You see the
Oof.
S? No?
Fancy.
Yes.
A connective.
Man.
There's a spare
City
chauffeur
man.
right next to the
Exactly.
chauffeur, just
Yeah.
in case the other chauffeur is tired. Yes.
Okay.
So I was talking, some of them had Arab clients
Oh, I'm sure.
from all around the region.
Yeah.
Right? And I was having conversations, like simple conversations. I asked like the simple, dumbest thing. So I asked one of them, I was like, listen, all due respect, you can be honest with me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Don't you fucking hate it when we come into the car and we blast our music? And he was one of the kindest people. He's like, sometimes they play on YouTube and sometimes the quality is not that great.
See, that's a well-heeled chauffeur right
So
there.
I can't hear how good the music is.
Yeah.
So when I
Yeah.
tell him, I was like, what do you do in that case? He's like, I usually just fade the music back to them.
Uh-huh.
So we'll just blast in the back and they will
Exactly.
reduce it themselves.
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
strategic thinking.
But again, we suck at being tourists.
What do you mean?
We are not tourists.
What do you
don't-
mean?
We don't
go-
know how to tourist.
Yes.
Of course
Okay,
we don't.
explain some more.
This is new to you?
I'm just yeah.
Oh, okay. Watch.
yeah.
Acting stupid. Nice.
Exactly.
Okay.
See, rusty.
Yes, exactly. Come back to it. Come back to it. See, I'm not picking up. Man,
City man.
city man.
Okay.
So basically, whenever we travel somewhere, we go look at our own kind. Okay,
Yeah.
True.
and then we go hang out and stare at each other.
We flock like birds.
Well, that's the thing. We don't really flock.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
in groups.
flock.
Okay, I want to tell you the disturbing things that I saw. I do not understand blasting Khaliji music and dancing
What
in
are
a
you
country
talking
that's not yours.
It's a mating ritual. What are you talking about?
I mean, you need to
Champs,
be.
you know what I mean.
You need to.
Method.
I do
You
understand.
remember the bicycles?
Yeah, I
Yes.
do. But that's the thing. You need to be aware that I am here. You need to give me your attention
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Why?
because I am here. What do you mean? Why? That's
What kind of question is this?
no,
that's enough reason for you. I'm here. That's
I
it.
don't.
No, but that is a really good question because back in the day, you had to like that's how you caught at like people's attention, and they would know where you are and that you are here.
Well, look.
But now with social media, you don't need to
No, but
blast
some
music. You
things
just
are
post
even
a
even
couple
effective.
of
if you're in
images.
your car, you listen to music. It was a little bit loud. It's all good. But if you're on this bicycle with speakers on it and you're blasting Khalid music
Where am I?
up and down
Where- from?
Oxford Street, right? You're going up and down and y'all dancing. It's the same stupid shit where you just want people to look at you because you think you're cool.
Basically,
You know?
yes.
And that's annoying. والله, يا أخي, I told you this before on the weekend. والله عيب علينا. Like, really,
Yeah,
والله
true,
والله عيب
yeah,
علينا. What the
true.
fuck? We look stupid.
True. I agree with that.
And it was like, I was really annoyed. Like, yo, those are my people. What the fuck? Why does my people look like this? No. I actually said, why the fuck do they still look like this?
Yeah.
That's what I actually
They
said.
haven't changed.
Not even one bit. It
You
was
get-
annoying as hell for me, man.
You got to keep in mind, we do it here too. We just do it at an amplified level when we travel for some reason.
No, but keep in mind as well, it's not just us. Like when you go there, like the Khaliji contingent represents. It's
We are one.
strong.
Bashar.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like so, you have you have all of the hayat coming together to create super hayat. This is basically what's
Okay.
happening.
No, okay, it's not only that. All right. Let's
It's a
go-
Voltron thing.
It's a Voltron thing. It is a Voltron thing.
All right, let's get into the staring. You're sitting with your spouse, right? Hanging out, doing your own thing, right? I'm walking by. Why are you staring at me?
Who are you?
Why are you staring at me?
Who are you?
Yeah, what?
This
You
is
can tell, bro. When
question
I'm walking
number one.
down
That's
the
why I'm
street-
staring at you because I want to know who
do not
you
know
are.
who I am.
I might.
No, you
You
don't.
know, I might want to know who you are because I will then ask. Did you see that?
Oh,
Bald,
you know damn well no one's gonna ask.
Beautiful bald man
City man.
with his bags. Look at how many bags he had.
That's the thing. Look, it still frustrates me. Okay, you're looking at me. Fine, cool. Why are you looking at my people?
My peoples.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. My peoples. Why are you
Yeah.
looking at my peoples?
Look at it this way: it is a community of people that everyone knows everyone
There we go.
over there. Who are you, outsider?
Exactly.
And how did you get to be in this circle?
and should
are
we
in?
care about
Yeah.
who you are?
Here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
I can tell the people who actually live there and the people who are not from there.
Because the people that live there don't go to these places.
No.
They do,
No, they do.
On their own time, not to participate.
Oh, no, trust
in
me,
their-
every day, son.
but they don't overly act like they live there.
Exactly.
You know, bad actors.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're looking at. You're looking at someone who's going like, "I do fit in here. don't
Yes.
I'm
I
coming
am
down,
one with the environment."
I'm coming down the escalator, right? Harrods. And there's a blonde girl in front of me.
Okay.
And right in front of her are two morons.
Mhm.
Okay?
That's the definition we're going
Yes,
with
two
here.
morons.
Okay.
All right? From a neighboring GCC country.
Okay.
Let me guess.
What?
Head to toe, like a catalog from one of the
Look-
high-end
Look,
brands.
City Man
Yeah.
City man.
doesn't judge on fashion anymore.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Okay.
Why?
I'll tell you in a second. Hold on.
Okay,
I'll get
because
to
he
that.
has evolved.
No,
We
no.
have-
I said I don't judge on fashion, but wait.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, these two idiots are from a neighboring country that I'm not going to mention. No, it's not Kuwait. So these two Kuwaitis, okay,
Okay.
they're looking back.
Not Quaities.
Okay, they're not Kuwaitis.
Yeah.
Are looking back, and they're trying to holler at this girl. Any person understands when you're being shut down.
It's supposed to be obvious.
It was obvious. Like I was in the back. I'm like, yo, damn. Like, like I understood.
Like that's harsh.
You know,
Okay.
I knew from your face what was the answer.
Yeah.
But how did you not know? And then they try to holler. And then when they see other Arabs looking, because they caught me,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh shit, they turn around. Yo, if you want to do something, do something. You can't do half of something.
True. And if you're gonna do something, don't and you don't want Arab judgment, don't go to Harrods. Go-
Exactly. Also, keep in mind, I'm going to judge. Even half or full.
I mean, that's what
Yeah.
that's like the number two activity
It-
there.
it is- yeah,
Judging.
it is.
And number
True.
two, number
Yes.
one is staring. Number two is judging.
They go hand in hand.
Look,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want, but like, act normal, man. Like you're not special. You're not fucking special.
Did you-
want me to tell you the worst motherfucker that I saw? All right, I'm gonna tell you, bro.
I'm
Like
loving-
I came back
I'm
hating on my
this.
people.
I'm loving this.
I'm
I'm
hate.
hating on my people,
Okay.
bro.
Charged up.
And I'm talking about the whole like region.
Mm.
Okay, fine.
They do love us there, though. Well, okay, go.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not even negotiating the whites right now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just talking about our people.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm sitting at this place, right? Fancy,
Fancy.
right?
Okay.
I'm having shisha.
Capital F.
Capital F. Cursive F.
Cursive.
Anyway, I'm having shisha, right? And the car pulls up. The bodyguard comes out, who's also the driver.
Okay.
Opens the door.
Chauffeur.
Oh, my bad. Yes, no. Trust me, this guy is nowhere near a chauffeur. Okay? He was a rental. Okay?
Okay.
So anyway, he gets out. He opens the back door. Idiot number 1 comes down.
Okay.
Goes to the other door. Idiot number 2 comes down. Goes to the front door. Idiot number 3 comes down.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the driver
Stack.
opening all the doors.
Yes.
Mm.
He's opening every single door for these fucking morons to get out of a car. These adults.
Mm.
Adults with all limbs. Okay?
Okay.
Can't open a fucking Range Rover door to come down. All right? So they come in and they take a table that's behind me.
Mm.
Right? Now, question. This place is very public, right? It's a high-end street. You are not going to be bothered by anyone.
Okay.
There's so many people with fucking phantoms all around and with Saudi plates and Khaliji plates, and they're just with their family or their people, and they're having whatever they're eating, right?
Yeah.
You come in with your bodyguard. Why are you sitting your bodyguard on the table with you? Okay, that's one. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck me. I'm an idiot. You're special. You're important.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay,
Let's keep going.
Exactly.
All right. The waiter pulls up.
He's more like a friend.
Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you about our friend. Right?
Okay.
Waiter pulls up. What happens?
What happens?
The bodyguard stands up and tells the waiter to wait and looks at the dude to get confirmation if he wants the waiter to come. Bitch, you're at a restaurant.
It's a waiter,
What the fuck?
I mean, I mean,
dude. dude.
Why is
This is too much.
I mean, why
You're
is this-
doing too much in a small place.
Okay.
Dude.
Why is he standing up? Though?
It
I
gets
don't get
worse, bro.
Okay.
They decide they want to move to the table next to him. So the waiters grab me. They try to move him. The bodyguard pushes the waiter away. He's like, no, I move him. I don't. What the fuck are you doing? All you did was bring a moron, and now you look like a fucking moron.
Is the chair a security threat or something? What's happening here?
That's just people trying too hard, bro.
This is
People trying too hard. Just
I
to-
know.
This is hey,
Catch other people's
take this much
attention.
money,
That's
just make me
exactly
feel
it.
Yeah,
important.
it's
That's
just
about
people.
it.
That's the thing. It's a peacocking thing, you know.
It is. It is.
for what it's worth.
That
honestly.
was so fucking weak.
But then again,
Here's the thing. I know very important people in London. They just drive. Like
Yeah.
they go by themselves. They're more important than those two motherfuckers. I'm sorry, three. Like I can't miss
idiots.
one.
Idiots.
No, motherfuckers.
Oh, also morons.
And
Bro.
that's how he tell the people who live there and the people who are just flaunting that they live there. Man, they don't live there. Basically.
Try too fucking much, bro. They try too hard. Why are you trying too hard? And look, I think I have to mention this to all my brothers and sisters in Qatar. Luxury codes can't hide ugly. I just have to somehow get this through your head.
But it does dress it up. See,
Yeah.
All right, can you dress up shit?
I'm just saying you can.
Turks is looking for an exit.
I mean, a polished turd is better than a regular one. I'm just letting you.
That's what exists, right?
You can't, fancy up ugly.
Yo,
You can't.
that Burberry is camel. That's what you got to think of.
And I'm not talking about facial features
But
here.
you
I'm
can
talking about
try.
attitude.
But you can try.
Sure I am.
You can try.
You can what?
You can try.
Why are we allowing it though?
We're not allowing it. We're just, unfortunate
We're okay
enough to.
with it.
We're unfortunate enough to have to experience it. That's the thing. You would want to go there because the city offers so much, right? Like we know a lot of people. Like for me, example, like when my family ends up going there, they have their own rituals. They have their own things. They like to go walk in
End
the
up going
park.
there. Okay, you own nothing over there. All right, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Keeping
Keep
in mind, I still haven't been there since that.
Yes, you haven't been there,
Yeah.
but the family still owns it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Like when you talk to the people that do live there, they're like, we just avoid all of this
Yeah.
scenery,
Yeah,
theater.
avoid the spots.
But that's the thing. All you're saying is avoid your people, and this is my problem. If you are going to be there,
I'm avoiding the tourists.
well, again, you're avoiding your people
Yes.
because the tourists are not even going to go there and hang out
Yeah.
around a place they can't afford shit in.
I can go to a museum and see a lot of tourists there, but it's not going to be the same thing that I'm avoiding.
Exactly. No one's gonna be staring me down trying to make sure why do I have a big ass Fendi bag in my hand.
I'm avoiding an embarrassing kind of tourist. To me.
And that's why we said we do not know how to be fucking tourists. We don't. I think this new generation knows because they're looking for something different, but there's still a huge number that just know that one mentality. I sat next to a guy that had the fakest Yeezy in the world. The fakest fucking Yeezys in the world. It was so fake that I just had to say something.
But you had to. Oh wow.
It was fake.
Leave the man alone.
No,
man.
it was fake. Why are you trying so hard? Like, I don't get it. Why are you trying so hard?
As he mentioned, birds of a flock. Like everybody's trying to just fit into that whole scene. But other than that, how was the rest of your trip?
All right, I have a list.
Oh
Go.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Okay, these are the things that you hated on, basically.
Is it names of people by any chance?
Oh, no, hell no.
Oh, okay, quick.
Not that much.
Uh-huh.
So here's the thing. Restaurants in London. So Turks on the last episode said, hey, the food is shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
I mean, you gotta look real hard for a good meal.
Isn't it a culinary destination?
See?
Okay, wait.
What?
Two things. The
ahead.
British historically suck at food.
Definitely.
Okay, that's a known thing.
Have you seen their breakfast?
Have you seen their bellies?
I don't see the bills, just their breakfast alone.
I mean, that's
Those bells are not for breakfast. No.
Yes,
Okay.
those are from
That's
beers.
not food. Yeah.
okay. You know, nutrition. Let's say.
Nutrition, yes.
But at the same time, London is supposedly a very cosmopolitan city, so it supposedly has
a lot of
a
fine dining.
diverse range of dining options,
Yes.
which supposedly is good.
See, you go to the places that a lot of people are recommending, and you're gonna face one of two things: either bland food or a crowd that you really don't want to be around when you're eating food.
Why?
Well, I haven't experienced the second one, but the first one, fucking facts.
Why would I go to a place that's recommended if it has bland food?
I mean, because you're going there for the hype.
Yes.
For did you check out this place? They do such and such, which is weird, but it still tastes awful.
Anyway,
Okay,
awful.
awful.
Look, there was only one place. I need to tell listener number one, since he's still in London, to go and check it out. That had an amazing
If you're
filet
in,
mignon.
Okay.
if you're in London, just go look for him. It's the greatest Where's Waldo that we're going for in this episode.
Wait, I'm not gonna say the restaurant's name, so y'all don't ruin it for us.
Okay, so you just had one good.
There was one great restaurant. Keep
Great.
in mind, also, I love Italian food. I'm big on Italian food.
Yeah, so
You
not the
said
right
Italian.
place
You
for
didn't
it.
say
Okay.
Italian.
Italian, no. Did I say Italian?
No, you didn't.
I
was
sorry.
proud.
I like making you proud, Daddy. So anyway,
Okay.
anyway,
Okay.
I'm getting back into work.
Yeah,
Chance to get back into
slowly,
work.
slowly. No, but see, again, I wouldn't think that London is the destination for Italian food. You know?
Italian food.
Yeah.
I never said it was. I told you the only restaurant that I found that was good.
Oh, it was Italian.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, didn't click. Didn't click with me
Okay.
at all. If I see one more San Carlo, just one more,
There's
I'm
a
gonna
lot
throw a
of
fit.
those. Okay.
That's too much.
Did you check out all the things they stole from other people?
The museum.
Yeah. See, there we go.
Okay.
He gets it. He gets
Okay.
it.
All right. So I'll tell you.
Okay.
The biggest lost and found.
It wasn't lost, homie. It was just found.
Have you been to it?
I have not.
You seriously?
I have not. Yeah. Last time I was there 3 days, so I didn't have a lot of time.
Like there's generations there that your family owned. Anyway,
You know what?
I'm sure there's a picture
yeah.
of your great grandfather somewhere. Okay,
Sincerely hope so.
city man.
Yes. Town man.
Damn, man. Anyway, sorry about that, Chelsea. Have you been to it?
It's been a minute. I haven't in years.
All right, so I'll tell you my experience. I personally think that the museum at the Vatican was 100 times better.
Okay.
My personal opinion. Even the Egyptian robbery section.
Antiquities.
Here's the thing. When I went in, I usually document things, right?
Okay.
And by the way, right choice of music. I'll
Yeah.
I'll go through this.
Exactly.
Anyway, so when I got in and I started looking around, I felt so disgusted.
Interesting. That's an interesting reaction.
I didn't even want to share what I was looking at.
Interesting, because you knew the all the history behind it.
Yes.
Oof.
Interesting. Okay.
And I'm looking at why isn't this in Egypt? Why do you have it?
Because we found it, obviously.
Is it your culture?
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So I sat there, I'm looking at it, I'm like, huh, this is weird. And it just gave me this weird vibe at all. Like I wasn't respecting it. I wasn't enjoying it. It was like,
Stolen goods.
yeah, it was like, yo, like this is like ours, bro. It's not yours. It's not even mine.
It feels like finding your own stuff at the back of someone else's van.
There you go. I don't know why you're in that van.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, they're opening. They're selling stuff. I'm not in the van.
It's more like
I am not. Okay, I might be in the van, but
okay,
never mind.
It's more like a twisted metal van that went around the world collecting things and daring anybody to say otherwise.
Bardo.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Okay.
it. Like I really felt bad. Like, you know, like I would rather have this in Egypt. Why the fuck do I have it with you? You know, this is like
See, this is what happens
It's
when
a
you,
bully, yeah.
this is mentioned for Quran.
again. This
You
is
know what I mean?
this is what happens when you don't have culture.
Well, yeah,
You
definitely.
just go around stealing it.
But look, again, the Vatican was way bigger.
I mean, the
The
Vatican,
Vatican had mummies.
was. You talk about the Egyptian section
Yes.
of
The-
specifically.
The museum
not the
in the Vatican
overall.
is fucking huge. No, it's fucking. It's
yeah,
amazing.
Again,
museum.
we're talking about.
No, not only the Egyptian, even the Greek.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're talking about an overall collection. But what about the rest of the museum?
Was trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, مرة at best.
I
The
mean-
Middle East section. Ooh, it was all Egypt. Everything they took from
the-
Egypt is there.
That's the
Egypt
Middle
and
East,
Syria.
my guy. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
they have like, you know, these Arabic beans and they have a bag of cafe najar. Okay, I was gonna lose my shit. Okay. And on top of it says 100% Brazilian Arabic.
Hey,
I mean, that is history, isn't it?
Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
what history?
No.
where was this discovered? 2 weeks ago. Over there.
في المطبخ وأنا أنظف.
Bro. No, it was awful. No, it was meh. Seriously, meh. Now, here's the thing. I figured something out. And
They have a lot of museums in London. Yeah, I think.
yeah, I went to a couple, actually. But the thing that I figured out was, okay, so at the Vatican and the British Museum, it was the same thing. When you go from Egyptian section, you go to Greek, right? So you go from these godlike features or who thought to be gods to a bunch of naked men. Okay?
Very abrupt transition.
Exactly. like this, I'm sure there was like centuries of cultures between before we get to the naked men.
Yeah,
Subliminal messaging. You don't understand the Brits.
it's timing, right? That's the reason.
Also, even that,
the naked men came first. No, the naked men came after.
like the whole other section of it, like even that one was weak compared to the Vatican. The Vatican was wild, man.
Bro, the Vatican is.
Bro, that museum was
Yeah,
amazing.
but so keep in mind, like in terms of how much time they spent accumulating things, the Vatican spent a much longer time accumulating things compared to London. London started 200 years ago, give or take. Okay, that's when they started taking people's shit. Vatican's been taking people's shit for like 1,000 plus.
I know.
You know.
But again, like it was weak, to be honest. I didn't really enjoy it.
Did you go to the science museum?
No,
Oh, it's so cool. You feel like a kid.
but again, that's why.
City man.
Okay, see, he's city man now. Please, let's
The
not
thing
take him
is,
back.
like, every day I keep pushing back the British Museum. Like, I'll go tomorrow. And then when I went, I told myself, I was like, I know for a fact 40 minutes I want to get out.
I'm gonna be disappointed.
Like 40 minutes, I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't know, it was just awful to look at, man. It was awful to see all these white people tap on like all these tombs and shit. Like, what are you doing? white man? You stole this.
like والله ذهب
Asleep.
24 قراط.
I swear to God. So yeah, that British Museum wasn't that much. Of
Wasn't
something.
entertaining. No, I think I would. I would enjoy it for the history, but I would have a similar feeling in terms of general robbery.
Oh, there's better art museums all around, to be honest.
The National Museum was
Tate,
actually nice.
there's a Tate museum. Do they have a Tate museum?
not
The
sure.
National Art Museum was actually very nice.
National Art. That's the the one with the portraits.
Yeah, the one with the portraits. Yeah, that was
Okay.
actually very nice. And like again, as the whites progress, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker.
So once upon a time, they used to be really good at drawing things.
Yes.
But then it just deteriorated into lines. Yeah, that's
But again,
It's called engineering, but okay.
no, they used to engineer things back in the day.
What do you want?
Yeah, thank
you want the ball?
They used to engineer things back in the day.
did you say good boy?
Hey,
This fucking asshole. I gave it to him. You're just returning it to me. So
Well, anyway, I don't know what impresses people about London. To be honest, I told
it's
you.
a walkable city.
Yes, I agree. It is
Yeah.
safer than New York.
yep.
Not this year.
No way.
This
safer.
year, people have been complaining about the
Look,
muggings.
let's be honest. Everybody was getting robbed everywhere. Did you see the old man that got robbed in Barcelona?
Yes, I saw that.
That
video.
was wild.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's like there's
Was
a
that
video.
the watch thing?
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but I heard about it.
Yeah,
man.
there's like a full.
like in the middle of the street, just grabbing like that guy's arm, like an old man, just throwing him around, so he can just take the watch.
Yikes.
No, but you keep hearing the stories of people.
When I was leaving the Burberry,
you were, okay, this was one of the bag days.
Yes.
Okay.
when I was leaving the store, like my personal shopper or something, he's like, "Yo, keep wealth."
Okay.
well,
let's
Well.
go back for a 2nd. Yeah.
Let's find a sound for it. Hold on.
Stuck up. There we go. There we go. Exactly.
You know, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Bit too loud.
That was a bit too loud. But let's bring it down. Bring it down.
Okay.
There we go.
Fancy.
All
This
right,
is called fancy.
we need to find another.
We need the ka-ching at some point.
There you go.
No.
no, that's going back. Okay, my bad. Hold on. Let's find one.
This is
Okay,
because
let's
we have
play
new
with
things.
the new thing.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Not even that one. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the appropriate
Oh, how
one
the
there.
turntables have turned.
Have tabled.
But anyway, he was saying, he's like, "Yo, don't put your phone out." I was, trying to get the chauffeur to come around. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
There you go.
One of them. One of them.
So he was like, "Don't keep your phone up because 80 of my clients got robbed."
Yes. 80. 80.
80.
8. That's a fucking number.
Yeah.
It's a large number. And that's the most of the stories that you hear. People are walking out of restaurants or walking out of department stores holding their phone, and somebody just snatches it and runs.
The Crimson Comet just comes
When I was in the elevator going to the top floor,
Damn, you got an elevator.
there was a lady with us, and she was like, "Yo, listen, like, shut up." She had her bag on her shoulder, right? I don't know, ladies, what do you call that? I'm not familiar.
Purse.
No, there's okay, see, it is a purse, but there's like layers,
Okay.
and like
Oh.
different strategies
Okay.
and models.
For the pursing.
Yeah, so she was like, a guy on a bicycle was just flying by and just snatched it right off her arm.
Yeah.
So be careful, London.
So no, be careful in the world of the whites.
And Europe.
Because
In Europe overall.
yeah, exactly.
There's been man. Let's move on. Fuck London. Listen, there's been a lot of protests lately. Have you been watching? Well, Sri Lanka happened when we were off, which was wild.
Yeah. So Sri Lanka basically has been going through some shit recently in terms of their economy. They've been hit a lot by like monsoons and COVID and all that, and basically debt has ate up basically their economy, and prices started going up. So there were protests against the president, and he decided to dip, and then people decided to take a dip in his pool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stormed the presidential palace.
They
That
literally,
was wild.
they actually like jumped
The
into his
funniest
house.
thing out of all those videos was the guy cleaning up.
What?
Bro,
There was a guy who took out the trash.
okay. No, but they asked the guy, they're like, how do you feel now that you're in the president's pool? He's like, I feel very happy. In the president's pool.
Well, do you know
Do
how
you,
long
like-
does it take for them to fill up gas?
I don't know. No idea.
2 days.
2
What?
days?
What?
People have been waiting at the gas station for 2 days to fill up gas.
No
Fuck's
fucking
sake.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, apparently, I don't know what's supposedly going to happen now. Like he resigned. He's transferring power to somebody. There's going to be elections. But see, the issue of protest has been going on in a lot of countries.
Also, Netherlands. I think farm producers. What's
Farmers.
the name? Farmers. Farmers.
the people who create the thing we eat.
All of them have been protesting also,
Okay.
and they started blocking food from going to grocery stores.
What?
Yeah,
Because of what? Rising prices, bad?
inflation.
You
Everything
don't,
inflation.
You don't pay us enough,
I don't know, man. Honestly, like I wasn't there.
bro.
Oh,
The heat. How is the weather, by the way?
where with the whites?
Yeah, with the whites.
I went there early before everybody else did.
Before the waves
So
of heat.
when I
started
was
hitting.
there, it was like 21, 22. By the time I left, it was 30.
Yeah,
And when I was leaving, yeah, that shit was hot.
and now it's hitting 40.
Yeah,
And
they're
you know,
dying. They're dead. They're dead.
They're already talking about how to cool down.
Exactly.
Somebody talked about putting a
Didn't they say they
wet
wa-
towel in the fridge.
Didn't
Wow.
Well, okay, wow.
the fridge.
Didn't they say that they need to reduce the population of the world in order for humanity to survive? All right, there you go.
That was called Utopia. It was a show.
Oh, my bad.
It's called COVID too. The real show.
I call it the whites.
Okay. NWO. This is the NWO.
So what's the name? They were amazing at wrestling, by the way.
No,
But
but
anyway,
it's true. But the thing is, with the heat waves, that's going on
I
all across, not just Europe. Like Europe, you have it in Turkey, you have it in Morocco. Like the heat waves keep coming back again and again, and places start burning up. We're talking about wildfires now as well. So it's gonna be a hot summer. Yeah, Leicester.
hey man, Lake from the shell.
Yeah.
I was so happy to come back home. Like I couldn't wait to come back home. I was like, yeah, we'll go
طولت
visit somewhere.
والله. الحمد لله. Yeah.
الله يسلمك يعطيك العافية مع السلامة. But what's the name? I was happy to come back somewhere where I know it's safe and everything is calm.
Mm.
And,
Yeah.
you know, I had to come back before Joey, because then you know Joey was coming.
You had to.
Joe Biden.
Yes.
Not Joey from Friends.
Yes,
What do you
yes.
think?
What the fuck are you
What do you
doing?
think?
Where you at?
I was thinking of all my Joeys. That I know.
Oh wow!
All your Joeys.
All
Who are
your
your
Joeys.
Hold up. Oh,
wait,
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Hold
Fuck Joe Biden. Come here.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Joey Badass is dropping an album
Oh,
like, in a
okay.
few days.
That's all your Joeys.
He's my Joey. Joey Badass is my Joey.
he's my Joey.
You know, I was thinking, I don't know, boxer that's coming. His name is not Joey. It's
Exactly.
Manny.
Anyway, so I want to talk about this.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Go on.
Like, where do you want to start? Because this is hilarious.
I mean,
All right, so Joe Biden was on his Middle East tour, quote unquote, where he went to Israel, and then he decided he's like, you know what, I'm pass by Saudi, and so he came Saudi, and it was awesome.
yes, it was.
It was amazing. Here's the beautiful thing: a lot of it was not really covered by the U.S. press till later on. Did you know this?
No,
Wallah.
I did not.
Oh, I can tell you so much right now.
Okay.
So, do you see when he came off the plane?
Mm.
I love the fact that Her Royal Highness Princess Salima and also the governor
of Mecca,
of
Khalid
Mecca,
Faisal.
Khalid Faisal, His
His
Royal Highness,
His Royal
Khalid
Highness.
Faisal, met him at the plane, paused him for a good minute. You know, it was a good pause. It was a good pause.
Mm.
It was a welcome. They had a conversation. Pausing the president outside like that, that was a power move. And like, yo, you're not coming in to have a conversation. No, welcome. برحب فيك.
الحمد لله على السلامة.
الحمد لله السلام. ناقص شيء.
خلينا نمشي شوي.
ضغطك كويس.
كلمة راس. Okay.
And then come inside.
Yeah.
So he went, and then he went to Kabsa Salam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you remember the picture when he came out and he fist bumped the crown prince?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know where was the White House press pool?
Where?
They were in the bus. They were not given clearance to come
What?
down yet.
What?
Because
They don't
you know,
want them to see Joe Biden coming in. But Saudi posted the pictures and the videos of him coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they all found out.
Okay.
So there's this one reporter I'm
Ooh.
following, and she posted, she was like, by the way, we were all in the bus when this picture came out. We all saw it on Twitter at the same time. None of us saw it in front of us.
Interesting.
That was very interesting.
Very interesting.
Now, I think the Democrats do not think that we have cameras. Okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
With Whitey, that checks out. That kind of ignorance, it checks out.
And I'm pretty sure Joey forgot how the internet works.
Exactly. I think all the Democrats think we don't have internet yet. They thought, yo, we'll just keep those in the bus. No one's going to see it. No one's going to know.
Yeah.
No one has Saudi Channel 1.
Like, they don't have
Channel 2, please. English.
ما في
You gotta
cable.
keep it English.
Channel 2 in
ما في
English.
cable. ما في cable.
So these idiots, they come, and then it happens. Now, the fist bump. Bro, I can pause that moment for so long and just look at the crown prince when he's giving a fist bump. I know that look. I know that look so well, man.
Okay.
That's the look you give someone that you just whooped.
It's like, hey.
Yeah, it's like, yo, he gave him that extended, like, you know, fist bump. Like, not an up close, no, extended one. Yo, what's up? Like, literally that.
You good?
He was looking straight into his eye. What's up? That's like I read it. Like right there. And you know, old man Joe, he's lost. He thought, oh, it's a leprechaun. And like, he don't know what the fuck is going on. They had to reprogram his dumb ass.
But this is like honestly the image that came out is just a very perfectly balanced image. Like, you know what? All of the bullshit is just you see it right in front of you.
Here's the beautiful thing. Let's go back a little bit to remind people what he said before he came here. When not the pariah part, we'll get to that later on. The part was like, yo, I'm not going there to meet the crown prince. I'm going there for something that has to do with Israel, and I'm going to meet the king. And then before he even landed, the schedule came out.
Exactly.
You're going to meet the king for 20 minutes, bruh. And then you're going to sit down with the crown prince for 3 hours. So basically, everything that you said was pure bullshit.
Yeah, it has to. It's the optics, bro. They have
On
to
top of
spin the
that-
optics on their end.
Again, I told you, the whites forgot that we have our own media. They thought that when they have a conversation with our government, that we also do not have a media to talk to. Like, you know, like they cannot understand Arabic for some reason. And so all the conversations they have it privately when, you know, Joe Biden was like, oh, I asked the crown prince about Jamal Khashoggi myself. And then Adil Jubair, God
Came-
bless him,
yeah.
was out there, he's like, what? He's like, yeah, he asked us about it. We told him it's done. Like, what's there to talk about? And he's like, but did he press? Like, no, he didn't press. He didn't do shit. Your boy didn't do shit, son. Your boy sat there and he just took it.
It's old news. It's at this point, people have moved on.
That's
from
exactly.
that,
Well,
issue.
keep in mind that this is the Democrat move, right? We're trying to say all the things that we stand for. We came to talk about it, but you came and got nothing.
We see the funny thing about that is, that's the thing that's so hilarious to me. The fact that you still think you can lecture on these kinds of things, considering your record.
And that's a shout out to the Crown Prince. That's someone that's young that knows how to move. And when you start talking about that, he's like, "Oh, didn't you guys have a Maghreb? Wasn't that your problem?
Didn't you guys drone people?
Yeah, did you drone people during Obama,
Afghanistan,
during when you were VP,
exactly,
and also now when you were president?
And families have died.
Like,
and
you know, we all have TVs. We saw Afghanistan when it happened, right? Like we were there. Like we saw it in front of us.
And the thing about that is, it's not about pointing fingers as much as it's about admitting that, you know what, nobody's perfect. At the end of the day, people do make mistakes. We are human, and that's, you need to kind of move on.
No, the response was simple. I am a leader. I take responsibility for the actions of my government, and we took care of it through our judicial system. Period. There's nothing more to fucking talk
the
about.
matter has been resolved.
Exactly. Like it's done. Like what more do you want? What are you looking for? You know, what
They
are you
don't-
hunting
they
for?
don't know.
Your son's name is Hunter.
They don't.
We know what he hunts. His nose. All right.
That's the thing, bro. When you have such a weak hand, you have to keep holding on to something that you think is going to make you win. But
They're trying to spin as a win,
It's
bro.
a weak hand. It's still a weak hand. And
Now-
they ended up coming and they wanted Saudi to increase oil production. Yeah.
Did you see the video when the Crown Prince announced it's only going to be 13 million barrels? We're going to take it up to 13 million. And there's going to be the last one. Said it to their faces while they're sitting right there. Don't come here asking us for shit. You're not getting nothing out of us. You're here because you need something. And we're not willing to give it to you. We don't give a fuck about you. We're doing our own thing. And the thing is, this sits exactly with the words the Crown Prince said last year during his interview in Ramadan. Not this last Ramadan, Ramadan before. When he was like, our priority is our people, our region, and then the Arab region, and then the Middle East. This is our priority. Our priority, mushtaraka. It's not only us alone.
And that's why you had the second day meeting with
Exactly.
the GCC Council.
The whole GCC was here.
and as well as Iraq, Jordan, Egypt.
Now, here's like the beautiful thing. So we saw how Joe Biden came and he got hung up, and then he finally entered, and then he met him. Salam. Do you see who came right after him?
No.
Bahrain arrived.
Okay.
Guess who was there to استقبل Bahrain?
Who?
The Crown Prince. The Crown Prince is there with the family. For the
Okay.
family, the family is coming.
Of course.
He pulled up. راح فيهم. Guess who else is coming? Oman.
Yeah.
He pulled up.
True. True.
Right? Guess who else came? Iraq. He pulled up.
Okay.
So he's like, yo, for the family, we know احنا كعرب نعرف نكرم.
ونفس نستقبل.
Amen.
نعرف نستقبل. You know? انتم خلاص خليك على راحتك، انت تبغى تستقبل احد تقابلني في البيت لا خلاص ابوي صف طابور
تبغى تسوي بلبله في الاعلام
ما أدري
حقك،
عنك
تبغى
يعني.
تتكلم وتقول خرابيط وتسوي
فخلاص
اشياء.
ابوي انت خليك. Now خرابيط. Now let's get to it. So
No,
the,
but there were
the
some
pariah
good-
question.
Okay.
I think this will go down as one of the best moments in history. I hope this video goes into the archive of our government forever and ever and ever. First, some people they say I don't know, it wasn't diplomatic the way that all this was put together.
They didn't follow the protocols to a T.
Yes. So basically what happened was when everybody sat down, U.S. journalists started saying,
So-
hey, Mr. President,
Screaming
is
questions.
Saudi still a pariah? And then what happened was our whole government laughed. Okay? They tried their best. Now, if you guys can go back and look at the clip, I want you to look at Her Royal Highness Princess Salima. Because she cracked Asman, then she turned around to the left, you know, fix her posture,
Expression.
you know, and she came out straight. But I can tell you what through her mind. If you look at that clip, the second she turned it up, she's like, damn! Like, yo, your own people doing this!
It's hilarious to see, like,
Look at her face,
exactly,
bro.
you're right there.
Her
You're
face
right
is like, yo, they're doing this to you? Like, the whole, bro, the Minister of Energy, Allah yahfadha, put his head down and just cracked up. He couldn't hold it. The Crown Prince couldn't hold it. Nobody. The Minister, nobody could hold it. Like, yo, your people are doing this to you. Like, you talk shit. Now, you answer.
This is the humble sandwich. This is the humble pie.
You know what I wish happened? They're like, hey, come back, ask that question again, come back.
Feel-
Run it back,
Okay.
run it back.
Would you like to answer?
Yeah, so that's an important question. Don't you have like freedom of speech and shit like that?
Exactly.
And freedom of the press? Answer your press. We'll give you the time. Go ahead. Do your thing.
We got time.
We got time. You're here for 2 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, every moment of that was just amazing.
So we would call that a pretty successful trip.
For who?
I mean, for us,
Perspective. here.
Well, here's the thing. In all honesty, we didn't ask for this.
no, they did.
Exactly. They asked to do this. We didn't ask for it. It was living fucking proof that what we do as a country and how we move with patience. And we move in the right way. And that's what we did. We talked about masterclass in management in COVID. This is a masterclass in management and governance.
Amen.
The way that we moved and we let them run their mouth and we just sat there like, yo, you do you.
Doctorate in diplomacy.
Yes.
Can we call it
Yes,
doctorate in
yes.
diplomacy? Yeah. Okay.
Like, do you. Run your mouth. Run your mouth. Do whatever you want. His Royal Highness Prince Bandar Baslan said something very interesting once. He was like, Saudi Arabia is used to everyone on the political trail of saying all these things and screaming at us and calling us names. But whenever they come to the White House, they realize the importance of Saudi Arabia.
Exactly.
And they change their tone.
Exactly.
And this is, again, changing of tone.
And this is something that's been a fact and a reality for the past 80 years. You cannot discard Saudi from the discussion when it comes to the region. You cannot discard Saudi's
But do you know
responsibility and weight.
But do you know why they could? Why they thought they thought they could?
They can't.
Do you know why?
Why?
It's because for the longest time, Saudi played the rule of, move in silence. We don't want to make a big noise.
Don't make
Just-
waves.
Exactly.
Don't
Just
make
move in
waves.
silence.
Yeah.
But now we're at a place like, no. We're going to play a major role in the future of this world.
Because the whale that is us has decided to come out of the water.
Exactly.
And now you see how big we are. What's the sound that whales make when they spurt water?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, sorry, my bad. That's a beatbox.
Okay, the aquarium you went to was good. Yeah,
That's the Bronx Zoo, by the way.
yeah. Quite urban.
No, but that's why I look at it and I see like this is a win because at the end of the day, you had to eat your words and you had to show the whole world that, you know what, we cannot work or move ahead without the help of Saudi.
And that's what the Crown Prince said. That's why they're so angry because they thought no one's going to say what's going to happen, what happened during the meetings. The Crown Prince told them to his face, he's like, listen, if you think that the whole world is going to bend over to what you guys want, you're here for a major surprise. You can't have whatever you want. Everyone has their own cultures, they have their own values, and we respect everyone's cultures and values, and you'll respect our cultures and values. And that was a bar right there. Like,
Yeah.
you can't run your mouth.
And the discussion was at the end of the day, if you want to move ahead, it's all about cooperation. Like even when the relationship between Saudi and the US was established, that, at that time, Saudi and the US were completely different countries. But at the same time, they shared a vision for something that they both agreed on. Fuck the Soviets and make sure that we keep the world running in a stable way. So that agreement was struck. Nowadays, we are living in a very different world where that is not the essential thing here. The
And
essential
we're
thing
not
is stability.
following-
The essential thing is combating climate change, food insecurity, water insecurity, all of the different issues that everybody is going through. Like, it's a very complex world nowadays. Things are not as black and white as they once
You
were.
see Adil Jubair talking about energy?
Talking about energy, talking about so many different things.
So Adil Jubair said, this is something I didn't know, that some countries would tax Arabian Gulf crude, Gulf oil, up to 200%.
Okay, why?
Again, this is the first time I actually hear it. And he was talking about, everyone's talking about clean energy, and we're trying to be a leader in clean energy. But at the same time, we notice the same people that are asking to cut oil, they're asking to raise more coal. And coal is just as harmful.
One of the discussions, which it's even worse, actually. It's not
Exactly.
even one of the discussions I noticed him talking about is the fact that if you think that Saudi was raising oil production is going to help oil prices in the U.S., you're in for a shock because the problem is not the fact that oil crude is that high. It's the fact that the U.S. doesn't have enough refining capacity. The U.S. hasn't built any new refineries in the past 40 years. So again, it goes back to the same discussion of you wanting to transition to clean energy, but at the same time, the reality of the situation today is you still have to account for fossil fuels in your everyday use of economy.
And you ignored fossil fuel, now you're looking for it.
The transition is happening. It might not be happening.
It's not about the transition.
Yeah.
You wanted to cut off oil automatically and hurt it so you can just transition. And you realize that you can't do that without that.
No, that's what I'm saying. The transition needs to happen over time. It can't.
Why
be
they got it
cut off.
wrong? Why they got it wrong?
Because you know what? Because they like to play politics. That's what it is at the end of the day. And they got bit in the ass.
Yeah, because the major difference between us and them is that every 4 to 8 years there's a new clown.
We don't play.
We're here.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. We don't play.
We are here. When you're just learning how to be a president and run a country,
How to govern.
or even how to basically maneuver in the world, we've been here for how long doing this? You're still new to this. And there's always going to be someone new again.
It's the short-term thinking. The fact that you
Which is
can't-
always
yeah,
short-term
yeah.
because you only got 4 to 8 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can't look forwards to 20, 30 years down the line, that's the thing that's going to keep them in that short-run cycle, basically.
That's the same problem I have with all American sports.
Okay.
Basketball, football, it's all about short term.
No, but we did sign agreements with them on a bunch of things.
Yo.
I think.
Tell me I'm not wrong.
Did I say you're wrong?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
City man. Well, anyway, they came. They took an L. We gathered a bunch of W. All of this was just a win for us. One quick point before we get to something else. Iran. I don't think we ever had this conversation. I don't know if we did or not, me and you, to be honest. But here's my 2 cents. Let's put it that way. So Israel is trying its best to involve us in their problems with Iran, right? They're always saying, "Yo, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing to you. Oh, you got to join us." I think it's a trap. And I think this is why we never really played ball with Israel. Want to know why? Because the way I look at it is that them and the U.S. would love for us to go to war with Iran. Because that causes so much problems in the region.
Turbulence.
And also becomes beneficial for them and everything they want to do. And it gives them more leverage and power.
Because they get to sell more weapons.
They can have more control. Oh, you want us to protect you? This is what we require behind us.
Exactly.
So I think Israel and the U.S. are trying to plot a way to make the Arabs and the Persians go to war. And as if, yo, this is our war. When in reality, they just want us to go to war with them, as in the Arabs.
So it's
Sounds
the
very,
divide and conquer strategy once again.
Yeah, quite familiar.
See, the thing with that is Israel will always have its own problems with Iran. And Saudi, for a very long time, had a good relationship with Iran before the revolution happened. And at the same time, there is a recognition that on both sides of the Gulf, we are both here, and none of us are going anywhere. So at some point, you need to figure out a way to just be able to live together. And that's something I think they're coming to a realization to. I don't know how much time it's going to take them to actually get there, but, you know, at the end of the day, you see us not standing alone. You see us standing united.
You see the whole region moving differently to what you think it is.
Exactly.
And then you're going to end up in a position, do you really want to go to war with the U.S. and Israel? Do you really want to do that?
And do you really want to go to war against the entire Gulf and
It doesn't give you any value to go to war in the Gulf.
half the Middle East, basically?
It doesn't give you any whatever fucking value you can think it has. It has zero for you. Like you it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. You don't even have the necessary equipment or power or fucking militias to do that shit on your own. You've been having trouble already. Anyway, it's gonna be their war, not ours. Same thing as Ukraine. By the way, someone actually asked me what I think about Ukraine when I was there. Not my war. That's what I said. Not my war.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
These ancient, what was it, number one said? These ancient ethnic hatreds that we have nothing to do with, you know. Like, these are things that we just hope for peace and de-escalation and respect for international norms.
And leave us the fuck alone.
One cool thing that I did notice, there was a partnership that was signed with NASA.
Yes.
Like so there was a bunch of agreements that were signed in different fields. So the Saudi Space Authority signed the Artemis Accords with NASA, which basically would allow it to undertake the joint exploration of the moon and Mars, while granting the kingdom a seat in the international coalition prepping for the civil exploration and the use of moon, Mars, comets, and asteroids for peaceful purposes. Stepping up, boys.
Interesting.
You're going to be spacemen. Until you're gonna be city man, I'm inshallah.
You're already too late.
Yeah.
I know. I took, bro. When
You
I took
the
that
L
route,
first year. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And
I
nah.
never knew, bro. I never knew.
First off, the curriculum told them, "Now we're good." Okay, he didn't say
No,
I'm
no.
good. The curriculum
Bro,
told them.
elements of differential equations told me that I'm fucking good.
Calculus.
No, not calculus. Calculus 4 humbled me. That's what humbled me.
It's like, you want to try this?
I did all 3. I had to put up with number 4.
Never mind. Go back.
So yeah, that's one thing. We're also getting longer visas. That's the other thing. That
Yeah,
happened.
10-year visas.
10-year visas instead of 5-year
Whoa.
visas. Yeah.
Oh, yay.
I'm not even looking forward to going
Bottle,
to States
bro.
anytime
Like,
soon, bro, honestly.
like when they announced, I'm like,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I guess.
Like, yeah, I'm not planning
Plus
on
10
going
years.
there.
Every 4 years, you don't know where it's gonna go.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, what do you want? 10 years.
You have
Yeah.
2 years to make up your mind.
Yeah.
Ewa? What
Yeah.
else is on the news?
What else is on the news?
Oh my god. I have so much hatred, but I'm trying to put that
Oh,
away.
for real?
Yes, I don't got the energy right now.
What's going on? So Gamers 8 kicked off.
Yes. Oh, shout out
Yes.
to everyone at Gamers 8.
Yes.
Amen.
The biggest gaming tournament in the world. Saudi's hosting it. $15
Yes.
million prize pool. 5 games. Turks, would you like to go and give it a shot?
What are games?
Fortnite, PUBG,
No.
Counter-Strike, Dota,
Maybe when I was a kid.
and Rocket League.
When I was a kid.
No.
None of those came out when you were a kid.
Yo, Counter Strike.
Counter-Strike?
Oh,
Oh,
the
that's
OG.
true. Yeah, that's an OG.
It's Rainbow Six. It's no Counter-Strike.
Glad you guys don't remember the nickname.
Yeah. But that's going to be running for the next 2 months. They have a bunch of concerts as well. They did J Balvin last week. They're doing Russ, which I'm actually looking forward to,
Interesting.
sometime in August.
They're doing Jeed also.
They're also doing Jeed,
Yeah. Shout
inshallah.
out to the boy Jeed.
Interesting.
Opening up for us as well. What else is going on?
Reppin'. In it, bro.
Rapping.
All right. Tash.
So we have.
Keep it in your pants.
So
What?
on the woman empowerment front, King Salman has appointed 2 women.
Hey, I can't end it with keeping it in your pants and you said a woman's empowerment front. Okay.
I don't know what you guys are talking
All
about,
right, to pay attention.
Okay. So on.
All right, hold on, let's rewind. No,
No.
hold on, wrong one. Hold on, wrong one. Let me find.
Oh,
No,
wait.
yellow. Yeah.
No, that's
No,
even
no,
worse,
no.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
the right.
Yes.
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 No.
So
All right, my bad. Oh, there we go.
Okay,
It's
there we
green.
go.
It's not blue.
So on the
Where's blue? Never mind.
on the woman empowerment front, King Salman appoints 2 women in senior, unprecedented positions. Shahan Al-Azzaz was appointed as Deputy Secretary General of the Council of Ministers
Yes.
as the at the excellent rank. مرتبة الممتازة. صحيح؟
Yeah.
مرتبة
Yes.
Congrats.
الممتازة. Yeah, so she's been a general counsel at PIF for the
Yep.
past 4 years, and she's the first. This is the glass ceiling getting higher, keeps breaking. It just
Yep.
doesn't.
Yeah, shout
There
out
is
to
no
her.
ceiling at this point. There is also the appointment of Princess Haifa Al Saud as the Deputy Minister of Tourism.
I called it months ago, and I'm gonna call the next one. She's gonna be a minister.
Okay, are we talking about
Her.
Haifa?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Princess
think she's
Haifa.
gonna be the minister of tourism in the future.
I mean, I look forward to that. She's been there for a while. That's what I know. So
Yeah.
she's been
I
establishing
think
that.
she's capable to be the next minister. I'm calling her. I'm calling her.
Well, inshallah,
Inshallah,
we'll
I'll let
find
her
out. Yeah, inshallah. What else has been going on? PIF has bought a new company, or created a new company.
Created.
The launch of Avilease, an aircraft leasing company which aims to be a leading institution across the aviation leasing value chain.
As a city man now,
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
I'll tell you.
Okay, please explain this to me.
I'd like a discount PIF for renting those planes. Thank you.
Oh wait,
Where are you
you
going
rent
with
planes now? Okay,
That's the whole idea behind the
No,
company.
no.
the Inta City Man. We're talking about City Man.
Ah,
City
he
man.
does.
Okay,
Of course.
we're talking about okay.
Where's the wealth button?
Which one was it?
Yeah, that
Yes, that's exactly the one. Exactly the one. Okay.
the ironic wealth.
It's ironic.
So basically, it's supposed to maintain an optimal portfolio of assets with its core focus on leasing, trading, and asset management services for airlines, portfolio acquisitions, and direct orders from aircraft manufacturers.
Yes.
So basically, they will buy planes and then sell planes.
They will basically.
Oh, they don't. Okay, go on.
Yes. Well, you just said it right now, to be honest.
They will buy planes and then sell planes.
No. Before that, yeah, Shanks.
The thing you read, not the thing in your brain.
Yes.
Avilease will initially focus on scaling through
Yes.
purchase and lease back transactions with airlines. Portfolio acquisitions, and direct orders from aircraft manufacturers. So what makes sense to me is you are flight man. You want plane. I buy plane, I give you plane. I don't give you, you lease planes from me. So it's
Yes.
cheaper for you as an aircraft to as a airline to launch or
Not
to
only
operate.
that, think about it this way. So right now, as you can see, why everybody's getting stuck all over Europe. There's a lot of problem with airlines
Because
And-
of not enough planes.
because of COVID.
Okay.
Because
COVID
of shortage in staff.
exactly hurt everything.
Strikes. Okay.
So
Strikes.
now you can come and manage those companies that couldn't survive COVID or on the blink of failure.
Okay.
So you
Blink.
can blink. Thank you. I said blink because they got the blinky in it anyway. So I
182.
apologize. Oh, okay, I apologize.
So-
But anyway,
Okay.
I think this is one of those companies where like, yo, there's a gap in the market that we can take over, and we see the potential in it, and that's why it was created.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
It's interesting that you mentioned the gap in the market because I think COVID
Yes.
destroyed the
Yes.
fucking airline industry.
Yep.
And right now, like we're hearing a lot of problems with people traveling from and through London and other places in Europe with their luggage not really getting here and all of those issues that are
I
happening.
lost my luggage.
Example A here.
Yes.
How much? How
Nothing. Oh, it's this much.
this much? No, 3 times. It's this much 3 times. Okay.
I went to them with receipts. Yo, those bags better come. I will murder people.
And speaking of PIF investments, PIF also purchased 16.7% of Aston Martin.
Oh,
Fuck yeah, we own James Bond now.
No, we own the whites.
We own James
we own 60%
James Bond
of the
حقنا
whites.
الحين.
Okay, that's
خلاص.
yo.
Yeah.
Do you think when you buy an Aston Martin, James Bond comes with it?
أكيد
As a
يجي
package?
معاه هو اللي يصلحها.
Owning people has been no.
He's the one who tells
we're
me how to
trying
drive it.
I mean,
You forgot. You know
yeah, I know,
alright,
I know the roots. I know.
Turks, nice new glasses, by the way. I just want to tell you.
It's been 2 months.
It's-
know.
And we already hated on
I
it.
know. No, you hated on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, انت ما شفت dad vibe. Okay, never mind. Let's go
What?
back. What were we saying?
No, you
We
were
were
calling me
saying-
daddy, but what's happening?
I mean, I'm picking up on his cues.
Okay.
I'm picking up
Whoa.
my cues.
Wow.
Like father, like son.
Oh.
Bro, what the fuck were we talking about for a second here?
Aston Martin and,
Ew, Aston
and
Martin.
owning James Bond.
Yeah.
So,
You idiot.
We own Connery.
so they
He was
invested.
talking about, this is not the place to talk about owning people. But
Yeah.
I'm saying like, yo, look who's talking.
I mean,
But,
again, we go back to Aston
the
Martin.
British Museum. We go back to the British Museum.
78 million pound investment in Aston Martin, second biggest shareholder. Fuck yeah. So we own Lucid, Aston Martin, and what else now?
Just out of
McLaren?
curiosity,
McLaren's what?
who's the biggest shareholder?
The Aston Martin man.
Oh,
No, I think it's. Oh, sorry. I think it was Ford.
La, la, it's
Maybe
Aston
still
Martin
Ford?
man. It's Aston.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no Aston Martin man.
Aston Martin.
His name is Martin.
I'm here to see the CEO, Mr. Aston Martin man.
Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin.
It's actually his name is Martin. It's Martin Martin. Biggest shareholder owns 18%. So I think it's the original guy that used to run the company back in the day.
I don't think so. I think you're completely wrong.
Yo,
Keys.
Keys.
Yeah, like Ford for a long time owned Aston Martin. For a lot of people that didn't know that.
Who owns Ford?
Ford.
White man.
Yeah.
See,
Ford.
now he doesn't know his name.
White man. Yeah, it's no longer Ford,
It is.
right? Is it still Ford? The Ford family
It's
still owns
always
Ford.
Yeah.
Ford.
No, it's
It's
still
the
the Ford.
third generation, fourth generation,
I think 6 or now or 7.
sixth generation.
I thought they moved on to the foundation.
Ford, son of Ford.
I thought they moved on to the foundation. Tekfa.
Well, and the foundation, hey, they support arts and shit,
Uh,
you know.
Oh my
that's
god.
Gates, my God. But anyway.
But they also have the
Like,
Gates is the evil one.
Sorry, you discuss like they still work?
What are you talking about? Of course, I would have worked.
Yeah,
I would. I'm dahab my shit all day. Literally, that's what I would do.
Oh my god, man.
Anyways, it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah. خلاص خلصنا ترى ما عاد عندنا شيء. خلاص تا وقتنا يعني.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
I'm loving how colorful this board is. ترى we have a new board for
Yes.
y'all.
Yeah.
Can't
If this
see.
podcast sounds different, you need to give us a couple of weeks. To
This
get
is the
right.
reset that we're talking about. It's new
Yeah.
equipment, new haircuts, new glasses,
Attitude,
new schedule,
City man,
pessimistic outlook.
cigars.
city man, tennis balls. You know,
That's yours. Good boy.
thank you.
Tix is an asshole.
Anything else?
Let me tell you something that kind of caught me off guard. The whites are fucking loud.
What?
They're white, my guy.
No, they're fucking loud.
Okay,
What?
explain.
So I go to. That's exactly it. So I go to a restaurant,
Okay.
fine dining, right?
Mm.
I'm supposed to be there enjoying the company of the people that came with me.
You were feeling fine that day.
Okay.
Okay.
took you a minute, and that was
Yeah.
very stupid joke.
Yeah.
To be very honest.
Okay.
Like,
No, never.
what made it stupid was how long it took.
Where's the cricket?
Okay,
Okay, wait.
Yellow?
green. No, no.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Stop them. They go to him.
So anyway,
Fine dining.
I sit there and everybody's fucking loud. Like the whole restaurant is just loud. Like I'm here to enjoy the people with me. Not I'm trying to enjoy everybody with me.
Well, they're all enjoying each other. You should join in.
Okay, first off, that's very white of you,
I mean, I'm just saying, yeah.
and that's called swinging.
When in Rome.
When in Rome, you put the keys in
And on that note. Oh, wow.
Oh, did you like to swing as a child?
Oh, definitely. I had plenty of swings at home.
And as an adult?
I actually, wait, دقيقة. وين كان السوينج حقنا؟ كان في swing بس ما أدري وين كان.
behind the secret door.
No, كان في النص. كان في النص.
There's a bookshelf there.
لا لا.
You pull.
Everybody.
Takes you down to a basement.
It's actually in
That's where everybody swings.
It's actually in the courtyard, right in front of the fountain.
Oh,
In the open.
y'all like a public.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely, bro.
In the winter.
Everybody can look down.
Oh, really?
Oh, hello. Okay.
Okay, so it's a
To
community
admire
thing.
the view.
Oh, definitely.
So it's a community thing.
Bro, they give suggestions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a fan base.
Swing that way.
Swing it!
Sometimes there's an audience,
Wow.
People come and help out.
You're really outside.
Oh, what are you talking about?
This
We're not
is definitely
ashamed. We're
the
not
end of the
ashamed about swinging.
Yes, swinging.
We used to swing with abandon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you swing?
Gaily with abandon.
Gaily?
With abandon.
Ooh.
That's how I do it, my guy.
You're just out there, huh?
All the time. All the time.
For
I
everyone
could never. I
that
could.
has no idea what we're talking about.
We're talking about swings.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, swinging.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Google that.
And
please.
the swings.
No, not
Okay,
the swings.
yeah.
Not those swings.
I mean, I've never been able to resist a good
Adult
swing.
swinging?
A good swing, like
Oh, word.
the urge of a
I
good
think
swing.
we're done. Guys, I think we're done. I think we're done. I got sunscreen in my eyes. I think we're done. Come on.
Yo, you see I got sunscreen in my eyes?
Never mind.
What? Yeah.
Because there's a sun. Never mind. Gotta protect your skin, guys. You gotta protect your skin. But don't rub your eyes.
Do you have a swing screen?
This is for you. Hello. Great time.
I got it. I got it.
بطل نفسه.
Oh my god.
لا, but honestly, the best thing that came out of London. You know
What,
it. You know it.
swinging?
No, it was Bucket Hat Adil, bro.
Oh,
Bucket Hat
would you
Adil.
like to tell me how that happened?
Bro, he got a bucket hat.
Oh, yeah. That was a sight to see.
Bro,
Oh, no, the
That is-
bucket hat is in the missing luggage.
thank you to whoever made it as a sticker. Somebody
tell
made it
you.
as a sticker.
Yes,
Okay.
that was NBL.
Okay. Thank you to MBL. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. You're my guy.
Yes. Do you want to know how bucket hat Ada came along?
He bought a bucket hat.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because it was sunny as hell outside.
There we go.
Well, I thought it was the aerodynamics with the cold weather. Like,
No. Well, he needed something to balance the bags. The bags were holding him down, so he needed something so he wouldn't
So
float away.
I got that one because it was like the sun was just eating my
sunning.
head up.
The sun was sunning.
So I got the hat. I was like, yo, this is the nearest thing to me. Like I just like popped in and I just picked one up.
Okay.
And then when I left, there's a bunch of products in Burberry. Yeah, it's coming along with me. It's just lost the luggage
Let's
right
just
now.
keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's just move.
Yeah, told you. New me.
Next, we get you a vest. وسنارة.
Bruh,
خلاص.
just
It's-
wait.
Fisherman hat.
Wait for the suits.
Oh, for real?
Ooh.
But they don't go with the bucket hat.
Oh, fuck the bucket hat.
No, trust me, bro. That's my primary.
Anyway, if there's an event that we have to wear suits, I'm gonna tell you right now. Be careful.
But what
Be
about
careful.
what about an event where we wear bucket hats?
do you really like making fun of bucket hats?
I loved it, bro. It was such
Dude,
a
it's
sight.
his bucket hat. It's my bucket hat. You keep making fun of bucket
Because
hats.
he can't pull it off.
course I can.
Bro.
What are you
Nah,
talking
but
about?
he
You
tries.
can't, bro.
He tries.
Of course
but
I
he
can.
You
fails.
can't. When was the last time? When did you wear a bucket hat?
I
Begin
don't.
with? You don't exactly. You
I don't wear hats.
Okay. All right, then shut the fuck
I
up.
have a beautiful
then.
head of hair.
Okay, yeah,
No,
that's the
yo.
reason why people wear hats.
Neither
Yeah.
beautiful,
Yes. I'll let
barely
you-
a head, and I wouldn't call that hair.
First off,
Yeah.
that brush.
Oh well,
Really,
no,
bro.
look at talk about my hair.
محترم اليوم.
عيب
ما
عليك.
في شيء تتغير.
My hair
Can
is
we talk
windswept.
about women's hairpins?
Why?
Okay.
Why?
No,
I'm trying to take this podcast to the next level.
bro.
Yeah, tell me. Do you have an innovative idea about
He just wants
how to revolutionize the hairpin?
No, I just want to complain.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
From you.
Don't. Okay.
Out of everyone.
You've complained
you're-
enough. You've
you're
complained
complaining
enough
about
today.
hairpins.
The bald man is complaining about woman hairpins.
Yes, I said woman hairpins.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Do y'all have any experience with women hairpins?
They get lost everywhere.
I mean,
They get found everywhere.
okay.
That's my point.
Okay.
So in the shower, there's like a knob that goes from hot to cold,
Okay.
and I couldn't find it for some reason. It turns out there was a big ass fucking claw that was attached to it,
Okay.
What?
and it was just a hairpin.
Oh, wow. Wow.
There's something need to be done. There needs to be. Look, I swear to God, I think if they control the manufacturing of women's hairpins,
I don't
we
think
will
that's
save
fair.
a lot of plastic.
I'm sure that's a
What's
noble
the
initiative.
alternative solution? Organic?
Organic taste.
Oh. Like what? Like a squirrel's ribs or something? What are we talking about here? Dude, you gotta think logically. How are you gonna do it organically?
Well, that's the thing. I really have no idea. If I find that, I will basically be a millionaire. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay. There's something called rope.
On the next episode of Past the Capsule.
Becoming rich.
With squirrels.
Hairpins. Are they toxic?
But it's good to be back. It's good to have you back, homie. It's good to have this beautiful, wonderful, colorful board.
What's with all the love?
I
What's
have
happening?
no idea.
يا
what's
أخي ما
going
أدري
on.
أحس من زمان ما شفتكم.
I'm only leaving this in because it's been a minute since we did a podcast,
Yeah.
and I just want to make it miserable for all of us.
I mean, it already is.
I know.
Oh, trust me, it is.
I know.
Trust me. Hence the hairpins.
Do you know that moment, like
He goes going on.
no, remember that moment when you take time off work and then you come back and you're energized to come back, then you see your coworkers, you be like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
See that moment?
Mm.
This is not one of those moments.
Oh.
It is, but but not. But okay, this is one of those
It's
moments.
one of those
Yeah.
moments.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Oh, I'm back.
You can't
to these
dance around,
assholes.
though.
I
You
can't.
can't.
Man. This is bullshit.
oh,
Anyways,
we're happy to have you back.
thank God we're doing this once a week, though.
I mean,
Amen.
Yeah.
About time.
Amen.
I expect y'all to go live now.
Okay.
Y'all
Yeah.
complain y'all had no lives.
Mm.
I expect life
Okay.
every episode from now on.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
You're raising the bar too
زي
high.
زي الأسبوع
I know.
الماضي.
Uh-uh.
So much life.
The boys are using the inshallah system also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. So me and
Bad
Turks
too.
over the
Bad
past
too.
week, all the life, my guy, all the life. By the way, what's the name of that game?
What, Super Hot?
No, the other one. Bro, that shit was hard.
Cuphead?
Cuphead. Do you know Cuphead?
No, sir.
That's life for you. I learned about Cuphead and his friend.
He
Jarhead.
played 2 video games and now he's a gamer. And he
Khalas.
knows what
I am
hardcore
gamer.
games are.
Bro, Gamers 8. Here I come. Let's go.
50 million pies. Watch me take it.
Uh,
Yeah.
Be careful, 12-year-olds.
watch him walking with an
Actually, be
Atari
careful,
controller.
12-year-olds.
He's coming.
Oh, be careful of that.
Yeah.
12-year-olds.
And on that note,
Oh, yeah, there's no way.
How many on that note have you censored?
Oh, my
You
God.
tried.
I tried.
see you
See,
tried.
it works. It works. Eventually. Once every blue moon.
Thank you for joining us.
Homie got bags.
They can't see shit. All right, just stop.
Let's capital F as he bags, by
No,
the way.
no.
It's cursive.
Cursive.
Capital.
It's squiggly bits.
Awesome.
Capital F cursive.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We hope this has been...
We hope you missed us. Because we missed y'all.
Shamsi
We're not that
really-
desperate, to be
I
honest.
know, I know. He wants
But he is.
attention.
Yeah.
He
One
is.
way, some way, somehow.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since anyone complimented
I need
him.
a hug.
And he just wants to be loved.
Hug me.
As you can see, there's no love here
Yeah. None whatsoever.
or care. Well, anyway, from London to Joey.
مراسل.
Yes, finish it. From London to Joey to Shamsi swinging. This has been passing.
To Artemis, exploring moon and Mars and shit.
Oh yes.
Yes.
As I said, Google adult swinging. That's what Shamsi does on the time off.
In playgrounds.
We out.
Oh, okay. Before the lawsuits. We're out. Peace.
Please.